Hey everybody, it's Amy and this is Happy Little Yarn, episode 28. I'm coming to you from Leesburg, Georgia, and this is Sunday, August 23rd, 2020, and you can find me on Instagram as Happy Little Yarn. It's been a minute. The only explanation I have is I have lost my knitting mojo. And it's coming back a little bit, but I thought I would record a podcast because it's been almost 2 months, I think. I think last time I podcasted was after my birthday, so it had to be in July, I think. Maybe. It might have been mid-July. It hasn't been quite 2 months because it's the end of August. Who knows? I'm really out of practice now. I was doing really good, doing it every 3 or 4 weeks maybe, but now I'm behind. But this is episode 28, and I have got a little bit of knitting to show you. I have knit a little, mostly on a test knit that I cannot show, but I'm not going to finish that test knit. I'll just have to be honest that it is what killed my knitting mojo. It's a sweater, a colorwork sweater. Killed it. Dead. So let's start with some knitting. I have a little progress on that scarf I was knitting, the Terra Maris. And I don't know if I'm going to do descriptions right here. If I do, okay. If I don't, I'm lazy. But I've got a little progress on this. I think I put a progress keeper in last time I showed you. And I have more needles than I need in the bag. Throw those over there. From the heart up is all I've knit. This is the Terra Maris by Alina, Appasova. I'll put it in the show notes for sure if I don't put it on the screen. But this is what I've gotten done so far. The yarn is Yarn Cafe Creations in the My Little Pony Advent Minis. There's no colorway names, I don't think. Well, there were colorway names, I just didn't keep the labels. But that is what I have done so far. Look at that cute progress keeper. Felicity Yarn Studio. And sorry for the fair lighting. It's cloudy outside. I live in Southwest Georgia, and there's a couple tropical storms around. But I don't think they're nearby. I just think it's a cloudy day. I don't know about the tropical storm situation. I know there's one called Nana coming. I bet that one's going to be awful. But, oh, and the bag I have this in is from a Yarn to Die For Designs on Etsy. And it's my Harry Potter bag. And it's really good for this project. It's just, I got my minis, my pattern, and I don't know if I have a pattern picture on here. My minis and my project in that bag, and it fits real good. Y'all should check out her store, A Yarn to Die For Designs. That's Robin. Okay, I got kind of a picture I could show you. It's just going to be a long rectangular shawl scarf-like thing. I thought it would be good for the minis. And it's turning out real pretty. I really like it. I don't know what color I'm going to do next. All my minis are over, you can't even see them from here. I have a mini station over there in the corner. It's just a basket of minis, Ziploc bags full of minis, all kinds of minis. But that's what I have done on that so far. In 2 months, it's been my lunch knitting. I just do a row or two every day at lunch when I feel like it. I've been forgetting my knitting lately. It was year end at work and I've been really busy. I have not had much time to knit at work lately during lunch. I only get 30 minutes for lunch, so I don't have, because I get there a half hour later than 8 o'clock. I get there at 8:30 because I drop my kid off at school because that's important. I love that time with my child. But that's project number 1. Throw that back there. Next up is the Longbow. It's like a, I don't know what to call it. It's like a hood. And it's in my Rock Baby scissors bag from Etsy. That's such a pretty bag. Love this bag. Let's see if I can fish this out. And I have to show you the project or the picture from the pattern, as it makes me giggle. Hello, handsome. But that's what it is. It's like a hood, I guess. It's like a cowl hood. You could throw it back and just use it as a cowl. But it's the Longbow by Rhiannon McCulloch. Yep. We all know I can't read names. And I've only put 1 inch on it since I showed it last, because I was on a Zoom meeting with some friends. And that's what I got done before I got to the end of the pattern that said, it said knit so many inches from the cast on. I got to that point, and now I had to do a 3 needle bind off, and I didn't know how to do it, so I didn't do it on the Zoom meeting. So I've got that to do. It'll just make, that's the top of it. Look how that yarn changed. It's really weird. And now it's going back to variegated. It's like it was, this was the very end of the first ball, and it's all pooling compared to how it was. It's weird how that did that. I'm probably not going to wear this in public because, oh my god, the colors. I don't know, that might be pretty. And that'll be on the top. I don't know. I might work on this a little bit. It is nice to knit. But I know how to do the 3 needle bind off now. So I might give this a go tonight. Maybe this week sometime. No promises. But it'll just close it up, and that'll be like the top of the hood. And the yarn I'm using for that is Blue Moon Targhee worsted in the colorway Cattywampus. And I had to order another ball of it from Eat Sleep Knit. And this is a really huge, it's 616 yards, 250 grams. So that first one I had didn't cut it. I thought it was going to cut it, but I got all that left to do. The 3 needle bind off, and I think I got to do like a trim around the face. I don't know. I have to read the instructions. But that's that. And I cast it on one more thing. Started it last night. And it is a pair of socks. I know, who am I? Knitting socks. But I ordered this yarn specifically for socks. And I have an amazing friend who is knitting me a pair, or knitted me a pair of socks, and I should get them tomorrow in the mail. It's they're Felice yarn socks by, I think it's called Carrot Cake. But Lisa from Knit All the Yarn podcast knit me a pair of socks. And if y'all have ever watched her podcast, you will know she is the sock knitting queen. The queen, reigning queen. She is. And she is super fast at it. I don't know how. But I cast on a pair of socks last night. I was going to do 2 at a time, but it's cuffed down. That just seemed like too much work. But this is, I just bought it, Yarn Cafe Creations, one of her Halloween colorways. It's Candyman. It's real pretty. And this is all I have done so far. Just working on the cuff. This pattern is Winter Sleep Socks by Helen Stewart. And that's all I've got done of that. And it really, I kind of messed up on it last night because I had taken my Ambien and I was tired and I was not thinking clearly. But you know how you get to the end of when you're doing magic loop, it's purl one, it's knit one, purl one, and you get to the end of one needle and you have to purl the next stitch on the next needle. Why just knit one and purl one all the way? So I had knit, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. So I had to fix that in like the second row. I wasn't about to tink back or rip back. No. But that's all I got. And I've got this in a bag my friend made me. Let me put it in here and I will show you. Laura, who makes bags, Knit for Brain Designs. She is a good friend. And I sent her some fabric. I bought this fabric a while back and I just was lazy and never sent it off, but my bat bag. She made me that. She made me one other and I'll show you later on, but I'm using this one for my socks. Isn't it cute? It's very cute. I love this fabric. It's a canvas sock bag. Knit for Brains Designs. She makes these and has them in her shop, but not this fabric. This is the fabric I picked out and sent to her. Okay, those are all the whips I have. No FOs. Nope. But next I'm going to talk about the make-alongs I have going on. I'll try to breeze through these because I know I talk about them every single time. But I have this stress-free mal going on right now with Needles at the Ready and the Cat Lady podcast. Any craft is accepted. In my threads, I like one post per day in the FO thread. And I'm going to give away, it ends August 31st, so you have 8 days. It's August 23rd today. Get all your crafts in there that you have been working on. But I do have some prizes for winners. I'm going to choose one out of the chatter thread and one out of the FO thread. The chatter thread, Andrea, who is the cat lady, sent me a skein of yarn to give away. And I thought it would be appropriate to give it away in the mal we are hosting together. And I'm just fixing it. I kind of manhandling it, I guess, because it was coming apart. It's so soft. It's so soft. Can we talk about this color? I think it's called Peach Blush. There's her card. You can find her at www.thecatlady.com. And she even has an adorable little progress keeper on here. Little cat. But this is the softest yarn I've ever felt. And it's 100% 17 micron merino. For this just to be merino, it is so soft. But she sent this to me to give away, and I'm going to give this away to a chatter thread winner. So one lucky winner will get this. And the stitch marker that she has attached to it. And the little tea that she sent with it. But that will be a gift, or a prize win, for a prize winner. So go chat in the chatter thread if you want a chance to win that. And for the FO prize winner, I go through and I like all the FO entries. So I try to notify you if I have to delete it. If you post more than once a day, I've tried to be good about notifying you that I have to delete one, you need to post it again another day. But I'm kind of getting a little lenient, because what's the difference between posting it today and tomorrow, really? Sorry I keep drinking coffee, my throat is dry. But the FO winner will get some Ginger Snap yarn. It's upside down. Sorry for the crinkle. This is Ginger Snap yarn. They're all 50-gram skeins. This is Delia, Boyson, and Sly Fox. And Kim of Ginger Snap donated that. And I'm going to give that away to the FO thread winner, along with a progress keeper from Felicity Yarn Studio. It is a beaded heart. So cute. That'll be the FO prize winner. That ends August 31st, so get your entries in there on Ravelry thread. I know some of y'all are having problems with the Ravelry thread, or the Ravelry page, due to their update. If you want to enter and you're not able to get on Ravelry, contact me on Instagram at HappyLittleYarn if you can. If you're not able, if you don't have Instagram, just leave a message below here and I'll send you the email address. I don't really know my email address off the top. It's a Gmail account that I set up for this podcast and I forgot what it was. I'd have to look it up. It's probably like happylittleyarn@gmail.com. Probably. Okay, next is the blanket along. You can knit or crochet a blanket and have it in by December 31st. And I'm going to pick a Chatter and FO prize winner. The Chatter prize winner is going to win a skein of a Yarn to Die For designs. And this is one of my favorite dyers right now. This Robin and the cat lady Andrea. I love their yarns. And Green Lambkin, who is Suzanne. She's in England, so it's harder for me to get her yarn, but I do have some. Oh, and Cherry Pie Cottage. Oh. Who else? Oh, there's so many yarns. Oh, and Yarn Crack Cafe Creations. Yes, of course. Yeah, all of them. But this is going to a Chatter prize. Chatter Thread prize winner. It is the color the color is I Promise You a Rose Garden. It is 80% superwash merino. No, it's 80% superwash Highland wool, 20% nylon, fingering weight, 2-ply, 100 grams. It's very, very pretty. And the FO prize winner, and I've been showing this, is my friend Jenny of Cherry Pie Cottage. Her Wizard of Oz mini skein set. You will receive that if you are the FO prize winner. And along with that, I'm going to send you an apple pie stitch marker progress keeper set that my friend Misty made for podcast winner, or along winners. So this one is going to be for this make along, I guess. Knit along, crochet along. So this is the FO prize for that. And the next one is the Dishcloth-a-Long. It's the newest one that I have. I just set up the FO thread in my Ravelry group. It has all the details in there. It's for my friend Brittany of Comforting Crafts. If you knit a dishcloth or crochet a dishcloth, it has to be 100% cotton yarn. And you have to donate it to her church in order for it to qualify for a prize in the FO thread. So don't post pictures if you're not going to donate. This isn't just a dishcloth knit along, it's to donate. And I haven't knit one yet, but I'm going to, because I have all that cotton yarn down there that needs to be knitted. In December 31st, I'm only going to choose, I only have a FO thread, I don't have a chatter thread. But the finished object winner will get this skein. It is so hard for me to part with this, but look at that beautiful skein. This is green lambkin yarn. Her name is Suzanne, and she is based in, I think, England. It doesn't have details. Yeah, I think it's England. But look at it. So pretty. I'm so partial to purple and gray together, and that is perfection. You will get this, and you will also get a Stitch Marker Progress Keeper set by my friend Misty. Actually, I think her daughter made this one. I can't remember who made what. Popsicles. I think it's 3 stitch markers and 1 progress keeper. So cute. Look how cute that is. Yes. Perfect. FO prize winner. We'll get that. Okay. That's it for the make-alongs. I have another make-along starting in October with Lisa of Knit All the Yarn podcast. We're still ironing out the details, so I will keep you posted on that. I have another month before I need to, month and few days before we start that. But speaking of the cat lady, whoever wins this beautiful skein of yarn from the Stress-Free Mal chatter thread, yes, my words are not coming out correct, can you tell? Yes. She has given me a coupon code. It is HLY15, and I'll try to put it right here, and her website, www.thecatlady.com, and that's cat with 2 T's. And it ends, the coupon code is good through August 30th, so you have 7 days. But if you want a skein of peach blush, you should go check out her website. I think she has a skein of this in there. It's 15% off your order. And like I said, it runs through August 30th. It's HLY15. That's your coupon code that you can use at her shop. And while I'm showing Cat Lady, I bought myself some yarn. Actually, I bought this to knit my dad a hat for Christmas. I need to get on that. But this is, I bought a skein of navy yarn from her before. It's called After Midnight. But this is her new DK, Positively Squishy DK. It is 100% superwash merino, 231 yards, 4-ply DK. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that color. It's so deep and consistent. I mean, this is like a solid. I don't see any tonal to this. This is a solid. She did a really good job. But I have another skein of this After Midnight, but it's in fingering, and I'm not about to knit a fingering weight hat. Not for a gift. But it's for my dad. I probably would. But I like DK better. I'm going to knit him a double brim hat. Everybody knows I love my double brim hats. And I'm going to use the cute little stitch marker she sent while I'm knitting it. Actually, that's a progress keeper. Very pretty. So y'all check out the Cat Lady, CATT, www.thecatlady.com and use HLY15 and get 15% off before August 30th. Okay, more acquisitions. I didn't buy much. Don't run off. Just a little bit. We all know I love Yarn Cafe Creations. And this is her Strawberry Shortcake Summer Collection mini set with gold stellina. How pretty. That is going to go over there in the corner in my mini skein station. I'm going to get back to knitting my blankets one of these days, especially the northeasterly. I miss knitting on that. I forgot how to knit it. Like, I don't remember the pattern. I'm going to have to look at it again. I know that first stitch is weird, like you do something in the front. I don't know. I got to remember. Yarn Cafe Creations. Got that. And then I got Pineapple Yarn. I signed up for her Glow, I think it was Glow August 2020, and that's her club Glow. But it was peach themed. Oh my gosh, Lisa, if you don't get tired of knitting me socks, I need these. I'm so lazy. I need to learn how to knit socks. Look how pretty. This is called Fresh Peaches, and you got a candle with it too. Oh, y'all should have smelt that candle. I've never smelt something that smelled so exact to like a bucket of fresh peaches. Oh, so good. Pineapple Yarn, y'all. Really. Try out one of her clubs. You won't be disappointed. And this is 75-25 sock set. And the large skein is 50 grams, 231 yards. The small is 92 yards, 20 grams. It's 323 yards total, 70 grams. That's perfect for what pair of socks? And finally, for acquisitions, I got, she calls it That's So Totally Rad mini set. And this is a 75-25 20 gram DK, 40 yards each. I wanted the DK. I've never had DK minis. This is Laura of LollyPopGirlYarns, and that's LOLL. I can't see. I need new glasses. I'll put it down below in the show notes. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how pretty. All those neons. Isn't that nice? Yes. So excited about this. I think I'm going to knit a cow out of this because it's DK and it'll be squishy and so nice. But that's the last of the acquisitions. Thank you, Laura, for dyeing that up for me. Next, let me stop my recording and come back because the battery is running out. Okay, now we have another 30 minutes to talk. I don't have 30 minutes worth of anything to say. Maybe. I could just have jinxed myself and you're stuck here with me for another 30 minutes. Sorry. Or you're welcome. Okay, let's talk about a couple knitting podcasts. I need to start featuring more knitting podcasts, and I thought about the two I watch the most often. I haven't been watching many knitting podcasts lately, but I've been watching the Lefty Knitter Podcast with Aquila. She puts out a new episode every Saturday, and hers is set up really cool. She records a little blip here and there through the week and puts them all together on Saturday and uploads it, so you get to see her progress on projects through the week every week. So that's a Lefty Knitter Podcast on YouTube, and it's a weekly podcast every Saturday. She just put one up yesterday. I already watched it. And then there is Knit All the Yarn Podcast with Lisa, and that's a bi-weekly podcast. And like I said before, she is the sock knitting queen. I really love her podcast because she has so many socks. It will amaze you how fast she knits. Amazing. But those are 2 knitting podcasts I like to watch. Knit All the Yarn podcast and a Lefty Knitter podcast. Sorry I'm looking down, but I have my handy dandy iPad to help me remember what I want to say. And speaking of Lisa, of Knitting All the Yarn podcast, Knit All the Yarn podcast, not knitting. I posted something last night on Instagram saying if you have a Q&A, I will answer it, a question. And she is 72 Stitches on Instagram if you want to follow her. But she asked me, what is my favorite knitting needles? I have an answer. Addi Turbos are my favorite. I've been using them since I started knitting with something besides bamboo needles you get at Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I like the Addi fixed circular needles. I don't like interchangeables, anything hardly. I like all fixed because I'm so scared it's going to come undone or break or whatever. Because like those signature interchangeables you screw on, yeah, I'm scared that's just going to snap in half one day. But I like Addi's. Those are my favorite. When I had my own shop, happylittleryarn.com, when I used to sell yarn and needles, I had all my needles up here in this little wall hanging, I guess. But I kept all the Addi needles that didn't sell after I closed that shop. And I've got them all back there along with all my other needles. And I really like this organization set. It's just each size, each white tab you see is a different size. And that's my favorite way to store knitting needles, in case you were interested. Okay, next up I have some gifts I want to show you. I showed you the bag that Laura of Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy made me. And she made me another one too, out of the same material. One of her canvas bags, and it's got pockets, and it's absolute perfection, and it's just a gray interior. And like I said, I sent her this fabric, so you're not going to be able to purchase this particular one in her shop, but she does make these and sell them in her Etsy store. This is from Laura. And she also sent me yarn that I said I absolutely loved. And she sent me the leftovers she had after she finished making her socks. She didn't send me the tags, so I don't know the colorway name or the dyer. I think it's self-striping from what it looks like. Look how awesome. Yes. Neons are like, it's becoming a habit for me. I love these neons. So pretty. Thank you, Laura. You're awesome. And another friend, a more recent friend that I met, she cross stitches and knits. She might crochet, I don't know. But her name's Patty. I met her on Instagram. She is a fellow knitter, so we just bond. And she cross stitched me this after I had posted how much I loved it. And she cross stitches for me. And once I show you, this song will be stuck in your head for the rest of the day. All that she wants is another coffee, yeah. Who sung that? Ace of Base. All that she wants is another baby, but this one is a coffee because, oh my god, is that perfect or what? Yes. But I'm going to hang this in my office where I work. And it's absolutely perfect. I love you, Patty. Thank you so much for knitting this, or cross-stitching this for me. And I look at the stitches, I'm like, how did she do that? I've really got to learn how to cross-stitch. It's absolute perfection. She framed it and mailed it to me and everything. She is a beautiful person. I love her. The pattern we found on an Etsy shop called Plastic Little Covers. So if you search all that in an Etsy search, Plastic Little Covers, you'll find this. She did this so quick. I don't know how she did it so quick. It looks so complicated. I'm amazed. I love it. I'm going to hang it right above my desk and look at it all the time. Thank you. Okay, that's all the gifts. Now I want to talk. Okay, anybody that follows me on Instagram knows I am a mask maker now. I make face masks. And I'm not going to talk a lot about it because this is a knitting podcast. But I have to promote my shop a little bit. I make face masks on Etsy on my shop Happy Little Yarn. And I'm going to try to set it up today, but right now I'm only offering small through large in the shop. But I have extra small through extra large now. So if you know someone 3 to 5 years old that needs a mask, that would be like an extra small. If you know a guy with facial hair that needs a little bit more coverage, that would be extra large. So it's perfection for them. I brought one of my masks in here that I've made myself. This is what it looks like after it's washed up and everything. I wear medium. And it fits perfectly. It doesn't hang over a lot. But this is my favorite mask. And I have more of this fabric in the shop right now. I think it's called Rainbow Animal Print or something like that. I'm not sure. I could look it up, but that will take a minute. Maybe not. Let me go to listings. And I'll let you know so you don't have to search and search and search. Oh, I'm going to have to search and search and search because it's not in that order. Animal Rainbow. That's it. So you can order yours, and if you want to order it and I haven't, for a little kid, 3 to 5, or an extra large, let me know. Just send me a message and I will just, make that for you. But I have a few masks I've made this weekend. I've made 8 on Friday, 11 yesterday, and 4 today. So that's 23. And I have 7 more to make. And then all my orders will be caught up. So if you want a face mask quickly turn around, now would be a good time. Because I am sewing up a lot today. But I keep them in bags so nothing gets in them, touches them or anything. After I sew them, nobody wears them. I stretch the elastic to make sure it's in there good, and I put them in the Ziploc bag. Those are larges. The Golden Girl fabric is very popular right now. These are mediums. That Galaxy one came out so amazing. I got some smalls. I got my Clueless one. Isn't that awesome? I have like 1 or 2 left of these. Enough fabric to make 1 or 2 of these. These are my smalls though. It's good for, small is actually good for an adult with like a small jawline. And kids about 6 to 11. And then mediums are good for teens and, women. And the larges are good for women and men. I have over 70 fabrics in the shop right now you can choose from. Reasonably priced, affordable shipping. I even have affordable Canadian shipping on there. But you will not get insurance or a tracking number on Canadian shipments. US domestic, you will get tracking. No insurance. I don't charge extra for insurance. I think Etsy has it built in where you have a particular amount of insurance coverage anyways, like up to $100 the first 100. So I've never had to fill out anything for that, so I don't know. Domestic you get tracking, Canadian you don't. Affordable shipping, yes. Okay, that's all. That's all I'm going to talk about shop stuff. I know y'all see it on Instagram all the time, so. Not sorry. I love it. I love making masks. Okay, other than that, I just have life stuff to talk about. I've lost my knitting mojo. I don't have lipstick on today. Did y'all notice that? I forgot. I should have put on some lipstick because I have small lips and they're pale. Sorry. But yeah, I lost my knitting mojo back in July, I think, when I was started knitting this sweater. I'll go ahead and tell you it's Stephanie Lotvin, who is Telly Bean Knits. I signed up to do a test knit. And I thought, I love her pattern so much, this will be a breeze. I can do this. No. Colorwork yokes are not my thing. I know I knit my daughter some of a sweater that was in the Harry Potter knitting magic book. The Buckbeak sweater. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to finish that either. But if you have a tip on how to get my knitting mojo back, let me know. I would love to know. Because I miss knitting. And I have all this yarn. I need to knit it. How do I do it? I don't know. And stop sewing is not an option. So, can't say that for getting my knitting mojo back. No. I like to sew. And other than that, I started watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. Oh my god. It scares me so good. I don't like scary stuff. And it's not a scary show. It's just dark. Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe how dark it is. I'm like, I can't believe somebody made this. It's scary. I love it. Love it. I think I'm on the 2nd season. And I know they canceled it. I don't know how many seasons there are, but I might sit down and watch an episode tonight. I haven't watched it in about a week, but that's been my thing I've watched lately. And I want to start watching Umbrella Academy, the 2nd season. I just don't know. The 1st season was good. I might need to rewatch it because it's been a while. Is the 2nd season good? Have you watched it? I know Kevin and Ray of Needles at the Ready said the soundtrack was good. And I should listen to that while I'm sewing. I have a Bose speaker in my kitchen. And I listen to music while I sew. Usually 80s music because it's awesome. But I need to watch something different besides Sabrina all the time because I'm going to watch them all and then I'm going to be sad it's over. Maybe. So let me know if Umbrella Academy 2 is any good. And that's it. I can't think of anything else to talk about. How are you? How are you doing? If you stuck around this long, it's been like 45 minutes. Sorry. I say sorry a lot. But thank you for watching, and I hope you are having a great weekend or week or whatever day you're watching this. I hope you're having a great day. I want to try to have this edited and uploaded later today, Sunday. But I have bingo with Fiber Hustle later. I got to remember that. I think it's at 4 o'clock my time. I'm Eastern, they're Pacific. Got to remember. Last time I lost track of time and I missed half of it and I was like, "Rrr." So this time I got to remember. And I've got to go make 7 more masks. I've got to edit this. Show notes. Got a lot to do today. So, you have a great day. And I hope your knitting mojo is strong. Bye.